editing this on a different computer because I wasn't ready for Windows 10. Thanks, Microsoft. This is Tell It to Someone. First question is from McNuts. If the elephant is the manatee's closest living relative, then what are Donald Trump's closest living relatives, and are all of them extinct? Well, I would say that it was the thing on Donald Trump's head, but that would be plagiarism because it's Steve Vizard's job to steal all of David Letterman's material, not mine. That was Steve Vizard's idea. So I'm not going to use that joke either because, you know, most of you haven't heard of Steve Vizard at all. And I envy you. Next question is from Serious Mind. How many roads must a man walk down before he stop and ask for directions? Well, it's not a matter of walking down them all, it's that he's run out of roads. And, you know, the sat-nav doesn't have that particular road. Well, there was a road there once when the sat-nav got programmed 10 years ago, but now it's a Bunnings warehouse and there's no road there anymore. I think I've really got to update my sat-nav, but I don't know how. Next question is from Serious Mind again. Where have all the flowers gone? No, they're not really all gone. There's some daffodils over there. We're getting summer soon. Bite that, America. Next question is from Ben Aaron. What in the world does Vegemite taste like? There's your problem. What in the world? It doesn't taste like something of this world. Nightmare Beta asks, if porn stars started gardening and showing an interest in antique collecting, what would this affect the subcultures of society? Yeah, I had to do some research for this one, and I typed in gardening and antiquing into the generic porn search engine. I'm not telling the name of it because, you know, you'd be able to find my account there, and I don't want you knowing what I like in the porn thing. Anyway, I had a look at gardening, and you know, there was a bit of manicuring going on and stuff. It was all very sweet, and then there was the antiquing. Don't type antiquing into a porn search engine. That's all I'm saying. You people are sick. Next question is from Mr. Romayan. How does one make a meta question? Well, a meta question is a question that is about questions, but this is about a meta question, this question would be a meta question, but you are asking about meta questions. So what you do is you ask about questions. And that's it. No questioning the questions, just yes. I went to university, stop it. We overthink things. Boss Haas, ask the next question for today. Where does your food really come from? See that flower bed? Daffodils are toxic. Kitten Moon asks, if there is more than one way to skin a cat, what is the best way to skin a dog? Well, I wouldn't know what is the best way to skin a dog because I have been eating flowers apparently, if where my jokes have been leading is actually true. And I'm not Korean. It's not racist, it's true. I saw it on MASH. Next question is from Robert Bow. After selling my soul to a Tasmanian devil in exchange for wealth beyond imagination, I found that the Tasmanian devils are ugly, mean marsupials with no imagination. I feel the contract should be interpreted as pertaining to our combined imaginations, but the devil's advocate argues that since it was his client supplying the wealth, that the imagination was at the client's discretion. My question is, can I get my soul back, and how? Yes, all you have to do is give the Tasmanian devil face cancer. It's actually quite a serious issue, devil face cancer. I'm not actually making this up. They get these huge tumours in their faces and die. It's what they're famous for. Apart from, you know, trying to eat Bugs Bunny, they try to eat Bugs Bunny and get face cancer. I don't know whether that's like the regular way that Bugs Bunny defends himself though, because I never saw Elmer Fudd or Yosemite Sam with face cancer, so I wouldn't know. I might be just making this up completely, making the whole thing up except for the eating of flowers. I could really do with some gladioluses right now. Yeah. Lots of flowers for me to eat. Delicious. That's it for Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question down there. Or you can answer this dovetail question over. I hope I can superimpose right now, because otherwise I would be looking foolish. There was another question. Somebody asked me. Somebody asked me something else. Kwame River asked one more question. Do you ever get worried about people seeing you in the park and calling for mental health professionals? And yes they do. Because I am obviously the most sane person in the world. And they, you know, want to get the mental health professionals in order to eliminate me. I'm dangerously talented, I don't have a